In a significant diplomatic move, Indian Prime Minister Modi is set to host Russian President Vladimir Putin. Now, this will be his first visit to New Delhi since the outbreak of the Ukraine war. A Kremlin spokesperson confirmed the visit, saying, quote, "I hope soon we'll work out the precise dates of his visit. Of course, after 2 visits of Prime Minister Modi to Russia, now we have a visit of the President to India. So we're looking forward to it," unquote. So what can we expect from this high-profile meeting between two of the world's leaders, Putin and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi? Putin's visit comes at the same time as President Donald Trump once again assumes office in the White House. With Modi enjoying a close camaraderie with both Putin and Trump, can the Indian Prime Minister be the key to end the war in Ukraine, especially since ending the war has been Trump's key election promise? The announcement of Putin's visit came on the 1000th day of the war in Ukraine and at a time when Russia has upgraded its nuclear doctrine. While specific details are still awaited, the meeting is expected to enhance the time-tested strategic partnership between Russia and India. However, there is one issue which could test this friendship, and it is the arrest warrant for Putin by the International Criminal Court. However, India has not signed the Rome Statute, which would have required his arrest. Thus, Putin can visit India without any worries. Surely defense ties will also be on the agenda, while Russia has been pushing to sell its stealth fighter jets, including the Su-57 Felon and the Su-75 Checkmate, to the Indian Air Force on a number of occasions. Moscow has even offered its White Swan bomber to the IAF. The Indian Navy, on the other hand, is set to receive the first of its 2 stealth frigates from Russia in this December. However, due to the pressure on the Russian defense manufacturing industry, deliveries of the final 2 batteries of the S-400 air defense system have been delayed, while the delivery of the nuclear-powered attack submarine, or SSN, has also been pushed to 2028. India and Russia share a robust relationship that has spanned decades, built on mutual respect, defense cooperation, and economic ties. Prime Minister Modi and President Putin's personal rapport has been instrumental in driving this relationship forward, with Modi making multiple visits to Russia in recent months. In late October, Modi met Putin at the BRICS summit in Kazan, where he extended a formal invite to the Russian leader to visit India. During this visit to Russia, the Modi-Xi Jinping meeting also formally signaled the end of a 4-year military standoff at the border. Prime Minister Modi's position on Ukraine war, meanwhile, has also been consistent, saying solutions cannot be found on the battlefield, a stance that has resonated with both Moscow and the West. Modi also sent National Security Advisor Ajit Doval earlier this year to Moscow with a peace proposal. With Donald Trump returning to office in 2025, India's diplomatic role is poised to become even more significant. Experts such as Harshmi Pant, professor at King's College London, suggested that Putin's visit is strategically timed. He told ETV Bharat, quote, "Putin wants to come and lay out the roadmap of India-Russia ties in the age of Trump. As of now, Russia and China are the closest of allies, but once Trump comes to power, there will be a lot of pressure on China. In such a scenario, India will become very influential. Russia is not present in the Indo-Pacific landscape," unquote. Trump has been vocal about his desire to end the war in Ukraine, and India's role as a neutral mediator could prove to be pivotal. Modi's close relations with both Trump and Putin position him as a potential peacemaker in a war that has devastated much of Eastern Europe. Trade and economic cooperation will also feature prominently in the talks. India and Russia have already set ambitious targets for bilateral trade, aiming to reach $100 billion by 2030. Despite the ongoing war in Ukraine, trade ties have remained strong. In FY 2023-24, bilateral trade reached an all-time high of $65.7 billion, with India exporting goods such as pharmaceuticals and machinery to Russia, while importing oil, gas, and mineral resources. The war in Ukraine is still ongoing after Biden approved the use of long-range missiles against Russia. Meanwhile, China's expansionist threat in the Indo-Pacific continues to rise. In such a scenario, India's ability to maintain strong ties with both Russia and the US could position it as a crucial player in world affairs. What do you believe? Has Russia proven itself to be a time-trusted ally of India? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.